welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a returning viewer or subscriber. My name is Tomi Daniels. I film about faith, relationships, lifestyle, property, everything. So today's video is just a chit chat and also making some announcements. So make sure you stick around for this one because it's gonna get juicy, okay? All right, so before I go into today's video, as you can see from title, I'm gonna be talking about like opening up and about sharing / oversharing, stuff like that. But before I go into that, I wanted to, sort of make some announcement. And, we're going into December. Woo! It is my favorite time of the year. I love Christmas. I love the Christmas lights coming up on the streets. I love the fact that you get time off work. I love, spending time with family and friends. I love the fact that it's cold and you can just snuggle up in bed with your loved ones. I love the fact that I just love Christmas. I just love everything about it, really. So I'm really, really excited. And also the fact that when we celebrate Christmas is also my birth month and it's also my wedding anniversary month. So it's just like celebration galore. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so with that said, this year, for the first time ever, I've decided to participate in Vlogmas. But yeah, for the first time ever, I've decided to participate in Vlogmas. If you don't know what Vlogmas is posting videos every day leading up to Christmas. So ideally, that should be 25 videos or 24. I don't know, depending on if you're posting on Christmas Day or not. Now, posting a video every single day might be a bit of a task. So I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to post every single day, but I was thinking of doing every other day, but maybe still giving it a go for like every day if possible. So I'm also going to try and pre-record some videos, and then I'll make like shorter vlogs as well. So just things that will make it much easier for me to edit the videos and just put it out as quickly as possible. Obviously, I still work, I still have a 9 to 5. In addition to that, we still have our property business. By the way, speaking about property, we have a new Instagram page where it's dedicated to the building of our home. Okay, so a bit of backstory again, if you don't know about this. We recently moved homes, and so in this new house, this is a new house by the way, so we're going to be building it pretty much. It's going to be an extensive build, and so we have an Instagram page dedicated to it. The whole process, from dealing with architect, getting a drawing, getting planning application, all of that. So we're documenting everything, and we're also showing you the house, in its current state, and sort of the ideas, also sharing ideas of what we have or ideas of what we want to do, and also as we go through the build process. And the house is also gonna have a swimming pool. That's very exciting. But if you want to know all about that, I'm going to put an Instagram page. It's called Making of Eden, and so please make sure to follow to get all of the scoop on that on the page. Probably get more real-time updates on what's happening, where we are in the planning process, and all of that. So make sure you check that out. All right, finally, now that we've got those announcements out of the way, please, with the Vlogmas, why I'm doing Vlogmas is I really have been trying to grow my viewership for quite some time. I've been trying to grow the viewership. I've been trying to grow my channel. Subscribers have improved. Still not, there's a lot more, that should be done, but I'm really, really hoping that with Vlogmas as well, it helps to push my content out there more. And I really, really would need your support. Please view the videos, watch it, leave comments, engage with the content, share as much as possible. You never know, it's like some videos, you just never know what someone needs to hear or needs to see at a particular given time. So please, I would really, really, really love you to support me as I do Vlogmas, and it would just be very encouraging and probably help me to post the next day and the next day and the next day after that. All right, then let's get into today's video. So today, as I said, I'm going to be talking about opening up. So yesterday actually, my friends and I, we went out to for a meal. We went to a restaurant, and whilst we were there, we got into the conversation about like opening up, and about like probably more like Africans or Nigerians, like why is it difficult for us to open up and why we're so closed. And I thought, and I've had this conversation with like other my sisters in the past, and I thought actually this is a good topic to talk about. And I also wanted to know what you guys think about it and what you guys think about me. Do you think I'm open? But we'll get into all of that. So I think that as Nigerians, I'll say Nigerians because I don't want to generalize and say Africans, but I think generally speaking, and by Nigerians I don't mean every single Nigerian, but I think a lot of Nigerians are used to being quite close, so they're not as open. So we feel like with struggles, with when you're going through stuff, or even when like you have good stuff happening to you, we just want to keep it like hush 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 until like we everyone can say, like, until you can't hide it anymore, and then you start sharing it. So we're not used to like sharing our pitfalls. We're not used to sharing our challenges. We're not used to, in fact, we're secretive about everything. We're secretive about like salary. We're like, what do you earn? It's like, nope, money, we can't talk about it. We're secretive about literally like any and everything. But then I feel like Caucasians on the other hand, I don't think that they're brought up like that. I think that they're a lot more open. Having said that, of course you still have like people that are secretive there, but I feel like being secretive does more harm than good. And one of the reasons why Nigerians are like that is like there's the old like you feel like, oh, like if people know there's a popular saying, say village people, like you don't want your village people to get, by village people it means like you don't want like anyone to sort of negative people, like you don't want them to, not just negative people, like maybe spiritual, like people, you don't want anyone to harm you spiritually. I think that's really what the whole concept of village people. So people that are not happy for your progress, for instance. So if it was good things, people that are not happy about your progress, you don't want them to know that you're making this progress, so you just keep quiet, or you just don't want people to know what's happening. We just want to like keep hush everything is quiet. And I think that I feel like, as I said, yeah, I think that it does more harm than good. Like I think that we are we're is that the word stunted, is it stunted, stunting our growth on the long run by keeping quiet, like assume. And also sometimes like when you open up about stuff, it's not because you're not opening up because like the person you're speaking to can help you, but sometimes it's just, you just need to lift off that weight off your shoulder. And then when you share something, you realize that actually if it was a problem, like it's not actually as big a deal as I thought it was, or I probably I've made this thing bigger in my head than it really is. And I know that there's a time and place for everything. Of course, I'm not going to share. I'm not saying like come share every single thing that happens to you. I'm not saying like come post like every single thing. And that posting is next level, and I'll come to that in a minute. But actually why I'm is talking about sharing, I mean even like just sharing one-on-one. So you have friends, and in the conversation yesterday someone was talking about like how she didn't even share something with someone that she's really good friends with. And I thought, oh, okay, like that's interesting. Like if you're really good friends with someone, something is happening in your life, like why can't you share? Again, there's a time and place for everything. And also as Christians as well, sometimes we need to be discerning to know what to share, when to share, and who to share it with as well. But I think generally, like just having a concept, like if like I think that a lot of it is done from a place of fear. And I think that's the crux of this video. That's where I want to get to. I think that for those of you that choose to share or don't choose to share, like, or for those that don't choose to share, why is it that you don't share? Why is it that you're quite secretive? Are you doing it from a place of fear? And if it's from a place of fear, do you understand that fear is not from God? So and it's not by you not sharing that stuff would not go bad, or it's not by you not sharing that village people won't get you. Do you understand that? And for those that you examine it and you don't think it's from a place of fear that you're not sharing, can you explain to me in the comment section? Genuinely, I want to know, like why won't you share? And so things that again, examples of things that people don't share is stuff like, oh, you gotta, like I said, salary, you gotta, or maybe like pregnancies, or maybe like your even relationships, or people like that in relationships they just don't want to put it out there. I mean, in relationships when you're not married, usually when they're married they're fine. So until they say I do, it's like ush ush. Or you don't share things like good things happening. For instance, you buy a house, you buy a car, like stuff like that. You don't share it. Or even like things that are maybe things are going wrong, or you're going through like challenges, maybe you're having challenges in business and in your job, stuff like that. Again, people just keep quiet and just think, and I think that it does more harm than good. I feel like we to get like we can opening up. I feel like there's just so much more that you will get from opening up than not opening up. And then the second part I want to talk about was even like sharing on the internet, which is where I'm coming to myself as well. So like even like with my vlog, like I was thinking about something recently and I was telling my sister, and I was like, I was thinking about, when it gets to like, I was thinking about a particular thing about my life, and I was like, oh, when that happens, actually, why am I even being secretive about it? I was thinking about like, pregnancy, and I was like, oh, like, would I share online, particularly, especially because I'm trying to, I want my YouTube, I want to do YouTube like, a lot more, like, I wanted to get monetized, I want to grow bigger on YouTube. So I was thinking about like when it comes to that, especially if I want to be doing lifestyle content, am I going to share that part? And I was like, you know what, let me put everyone else's thought away and just like think about for me myself, and that like is that something I would want to share? And I just struggle to get an answer because I think I'm just so used to what everyone else I'm so used to what everyone else would say or would think about it that it was even difficult for me to get the answer of what I truly want. But yeah, as in, what do you think? What do you think about sharing or not sharing, particularly like, over the internet as well? Like even like I've had like, my family members, my extended family, not immediate, extended family, talk to me about, or not talk to me, but like I have an issue or two here. There were some of the things I post, and I'm like, I don't even post that much. And even if I post, like I'm posting intentionally. Like when I post out like property content, like there's a reason for doing it. But even if there was no reason, and I was just posting just because, like, what's like, I don't think I share that much. So I wanted to know what you guys think. Do you think I share a lot? Do you think, for if you're just a subscriber and you don't know me personally, do you think that you know me, by watching my YouTube videos? Do you feel like I open up enough, or do you think that I overshare, and maybe I need to cut back a little? I'm just interested in knowing. It's not like what your comment is going to make me, change my decisions or do change what I do. But I'm just really, really interested to know, like, and for those that know me personally as well, like, do you think that I share? Do you think that I share enough or overshare or not enough? Or do you feel like I'm closed, I'm a bit closed off? I'm just really interested in knowing. And also for those that don't share, like, have you had any negative experiences why, something that you shared, or like why do you not share? And for those that share, like, again, why? Is it just, do you actually think about why you're sharing, or do you just do it just because? So I'm very, very interested to know what you think about all of this. I know I've asked a lot of questions, but yeah, it was just really interesting. And I thought, oh, you know what, actually, let me bring it to YouTube. Let's discuss. But yeah, that's it for this video. As I said, I will be taking participating in Vlogmas. So please, 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 please encourage me, support me, by leaving comments, by sharing the video, please, by subscribing to the channel, and just engaging in all of the content I will be bringing, because it's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. But please make it worth it, and like make it a rewarding experience and journey for me. So leave those comments, give me ideas as well. Actually, that's very important. Give me ideas of videos to film during this time, as I will be trying to like do some batch filming as well. So as you watch this video, please put those ideas in the comment section below. All right, and make sure you follow the our own property page, or our own page, Making of Eden, and also follow me on Instagram, follow Shay. And yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tomi Daniels. Goodbye. Oh, if they even more.
What a beauty. A Lady Mary's masterpiece. Gorgeous. Dripping. Hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop.
Would that be okay? Because I don't want to stain my tracksuit.
So, oh yeah.
Tissue, please. Look at me. You walk about. Look at me. A walk about. A collage of beauty. A little Mary's masterpiece.
There you go, my lady.
Let's see.